the ever-familiar saying that I know you all know, and that is, sticks and stones may break my bones, but names may never hurt me. It's a great phrase to teach a preschooler. That is, until they get to kindergarten, where they realize quickly how much name-calling can hurt. In fact, did you know that your brain processes pain, whether it be physical pain or mental pain, in the same way? And although we might give people permission to have their arm be healed after it's broken, we forget about giving people permission to have their emotions and mind be healed after a trauma. The older I became going through school, the more I became hurt by names, by bullying. And we know it exists. Any one of you in here who is a teacher or a principal knows that bullying exists in your school. For any students in here, most are in Sunday school, but you all know that bullying exists in your school. But bullying does not stop there. Bullying happens in the workplace. Bullying happens at church. Bullying happens wherever individuals get together and where one individual has a need to have a sense of power over the other individual. Now, the sad thing is, bullying, treating individuals without the dignity that God has made them, is anything but Christian. Jesus said, love the Lord your God with all your heart, all your strength, all your mind, and love your neighbor as yourself. He didn't say, go and treat other people with contempt, whether you agree with them or disagree. In fact, Jesus, who often disagreed with the Pharisees and the scribes, would go to them and go to their homes and sit down with them and have a meal. I think Jesus was probably a little bit of an agitator, because I'm sure that he enjoyed going and talking everything about the day, whether it be politics or religion. Now, in my house, if you ever come to the rectory, the forbidden topic is politics. But you can talk religion all you want. Now, I bring this up because we are taught to be lights to the world, to be examples to the world, to be Christ to the world. Yet, even though our nation is still a predominantly Christian country, I have found that over the last year and a half, and especially over the last 16 days, that no matter what side of the political spectrum you are on, whether it be you are a for-Trumper or an anti-Trumper, it doesn't matter. Both sides have forgot what it means to be Christians. If you're on social media, you don't need to out yourself here, but how many friends have you defriended or hit in the past year? How many people have you cut off conversation with because the rhetoric is becoming personal? Whatever happened to, it's okay to discuss policy, but don't make it personal. I used to teach speech, and we would talk about ad hominem attacks. That's attacking the individual instead of going after their message. And due to this lack of civility, America, the land of the free, the home of the brave, is becoming the laughingstock of the world. I have friends all over the globe, and they keep sending me messages, what's happening in your country? And I write back, and I just say, if you can answer that question, let me know. If we truly are to call ourselves Christians, lights of the world, if we are going to be salty, to have salt and to have light, then we need to be better than that. We need to be able to go to a friend. Perhaps Diane and I have a major disagreement. And to be able to just simply talk about it. And instead of trying to make our point known or to win at any cost, to be able to listen. We have much more in common than what separates us. I'm actually ashamed of the behavior of us, and I'm counting myself in that. The people of the light have an obligation, yes, to truth tell, and to stand and tell truth to power. Mark my words, I will be the first one, if something comes up that is anything but Christian, to say, wait a second here, this is not who we are. But we do also have an obligation to be peacemakers and reconcilers. Last week we heard from the Beatitudes and Matthew, blessed are the peacemakers. The world needs peace now more than ever. The world needs you and me to be able to get over our own egos, our own needs to be right, but without losing our integrity, to be able to try to find common ground with our neighbor, to find the via media that we in the Episcopal Church, the Anglican Communion, call the middle way. We are one big umbrella. That umbrella is, we are Americans. We are Christians. And I have a challenge for you and me this week. Whether you are on social media or not, don't pick a fight. John, did you hear that? Don't pick a fight. Don't have ad hominem attacks. Try preaching and living the gospel of love, of peace, and reconciliation. Be that light that shines forth from our hearts so that anyone who sees it knows that we are shining in the light of Christ. Be reconcilers. My friends, it's 2017. The age of bullying is over. Let's move to the age of loving, of accepting, and being able to dialogue with someone we disagree out of love and understanding. Imagine this week how much better you'll feel next Sunday if you go through a week without putting your opinions, your attitudes, your hang-ups up here, and instead reach out and touch one another and find the love that Christ gave us, and through the Holy Spirit we give to others. Amen.
Amen.